G.J.Rahul, and today I want to tell you guys about a book I have been writing. When I say the word book, it's not a novel. I've been writing a short story last week. I actually completely dedicated the whole week to writing a short story, and and the short story is called as The Purple Drink. It's Purple Drink is actually a a part of other short stories written by other authors in the book Licon D. It's in the French, which means experiences of life. Yes, it means experiences of life, and I don't have the pronunciation to tell it in the French in the accent of French, which in an Indian accent would be called as Licon DB. And this book, Licon DB, is going to be published under a publishing house, which I will tell you which publishing house it is in the upcoming videos. So before a day or two of the release, and this book is expected to release on January 7th, 2021. And let me tell you what this story consists of. Yeah, I'll tell you one line which will make you read the story. Okay. Look at her, said everyone. The blood flowed like a river. So, who said everyone to look at her? And whose blood was it that flowed like a river? To know about this, you would have to buy the book Licon DB, which is actually available on Amazon from January 7th. Yeah, it's expected to release on January 7th on Amazon. And I guarantee that every single page you're going to read, well, single page, no, single line, every single line you are going to read will build an suspense, and every single line is going to unfold the story in such a way that you would not expect it. Every single line is going to get get you to an unexpected turn, and I guarantee you that you will read this short story, which is titled as The Purple Drink, in a single setting. And I guarantee you will turn every page of the short story. So I started writing short story a week back, and I completed within a week. Because why? How I completed within a week? I dedicated the whole week to write my short story, and it was not a simple task. I can guarantee you that it was not a simple task, because because to write a short story, you have to become the character itself. So becoming the character itself is not such an easy task, and the reader should feel what he or she reads. So it took me a lot of time, and I can tell you that my second draft was in no relation with my first draft. So my first draft and second draft were completely different. And my first draft, I started with a single line in my first draft, which actually brought a spark inside me to write a story. Yes, it brought a spark inside me to write a story. I continued writing it, but in second draft, I rewrote the entire first draft in such a way that the second draft and first draft, as I said before, has no relation at all. And in the third draft, I edited my second draft, like how to say it? Yeah, like changing sentences, shifting the lines up and down. This is what I did in my third draft. And later, I sent my third draft to my beta readers, and they read my short story. I sent it to two beta readers, and one person said the short story was okay. The second person said short story is awesome. After all the beta readings, I sent my final draft to the publishing house, and the publishing house took 3 days of time to tell me if my writings are accepted or not. And after the days of time, they told me my writing is accepted and it's good. And yeah, how did this all happen? It all happened because of the platform Quora and Instagram, obviously. Um, till this book, till till the date before I started writing for the book Recon TV, I was a writer who wrote just a single page of short story, and I have never written uh, a short story that would have 2,000 characters or more. This was my first short story in which I have written, which is actually have exceeded the limit of 2,500 characters, something like that. It is more than that, and which is I'm actually proud of writing such a short story in a short duration. Yes, 7 days is short duration to write such a long short story, if that made any sense. And yeah, before I started writing, I sent all my previous works across the internet to the publishing house, saying them these are my works across the internet. If you like with this works, we can collaborate. This is what I told them, and they took time and they read my short stories which I've written across the internet, and they told me that it's very nice, which actually meant your writing is average, but still they gave me a chance. And I wrote the short story. As I said before, I sent my final draft to the publishing house, and they told me that my writing was good. Was I never expected that a publishing house would tell that my short story is good, and that's something to get excited about. And January 7th is a very special day for me because this is my first short story as a co-author of Riticon TV, which is releasing under a publishing house. And I guarantee you that you will never regret buying Riticon TV. And if you buy the book Riticon TV when it's released, and I want you to create an Instagram post with hashtag slash recondb slash the purple drink and review my writings under it. And it's okay. It's okay even if you review others' writing under the same hashtag. But I'm looking forward for you guys to use the hashtag slash recondb slash the purple drink and tell me about how my story was. I'm excited to receive your reviews. Before the book goes live on Amazon, I will tell you guys a day or before about the book release and also about the publishing house. And that's it for today. And until next time, bye.